These are a couple treasures from my Disney collection, and they're actually original artwork from the creation of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Walt Disney's masterpiece from 1937. They were created to be storyboard panels used in the production of the movie. But before I tell you about those, I thought I'd show you an old storyboard back from when I worked for Disney in the late 1980s. This is from the Old Man and the Sea Duck episode of TaleSpin. Now, storyboards were done to be able to visualize the staging and directing of a scene before it would be animated. This was done by a great artist and a really nice guy named Wendell Washer. He would do the original, and then they'd be copied and distributed to the whole crew. You can see there's both direction and dialogue underneath. I wanted to show you this page in particular. You can see the Sea Duck plane is in the air, and Wendell added some direction, showing that the camera should tilt 90 degrees counterclockwise as the plane is uncontrollably descending. Over at the right, you could see Baloo and Kit inside the plane. The type stuff was what was written in the script, and the handwritten part is what Wendell chose to add. And here's some trivia for you. Disney was the one who created storyboards, and Snow White was the first full-length movie to use them. After that, other studios adopted the storyboard technique, and not just for animation. Today, it remains an essential part of the movie-making process. Now, back in the days of Snow White, storyboards were quite a bit different. So let me show you these. When the dwarfs are singing their washing up song, a fly lands on a piece of soap. And this is one of the storyboard panels from that quick scene. Now, before I forget, it would really help me out if you would subscribe to my channel and like my video and leave me a comment. Now, in those early days of storyboards, each story drawing would be pinned onto a corkboard, and that's how it got the name storyboard. What was convenient about that method is that you could easily alter the scene or add a gag to it, like this fly one. One thing that I find interesting about this fly is that he more closely resembles the earlier cartoon style. He was much more refined in the final film. In fact, here's what he ended up looking like. In this storyboard, he stands on the side of the washtub, but as you just saw in the final film, he lands on a bar of soap on the washtub and ends up inside a bubble. The beauty of the storyboard is that when they updated the look of the fly or updated the gag, it just meant unpinning these from the storyboard and then pinning up the updated version. This fly ended up appearing in several gags throughout the film. Just some cool Disney and movie history. I hope you like this kind of stuff as much as I do.